our rock crock. So I did it just like I would have normally done it in our rice cooker. 2 cups of rice, 4 cups of water, put it in there. 15 minutes, we didn't do a single thing to it. We didn't stir it, we didn't check it. We just did 15 minutes and it was done. And it is perfect rice, but I'm gonna leave the top on because I want it to stay warm. But you're gonna notice when I dump it out onto our platter here, it's gonna be beautiful, it's all nice and cooked. And we're gonna take our chicken mixture and we're gonna put our chicken over top of our rice, okay? All right, so let me talk a little bit about our rock crock. I have to say that over the last 3 months that we have been, 4 months we've been demonstrating this at our shows, I truly feel like I've been cheating on my deep cover baker. Because y'all remember how much I love my deep cover baker, right? He was the love of my life for about 5 years. And then this one came out. And I truly feel like I'm cheating on him because some people will ask me, well, which do you prefer? And I'm like, well, you know, that's kind of like, do I prefer Matthew McConaughey or Brad Pitt? Come on, you know, you love them both. And I do. I truly do love them both. This one is going to gear toward the person who's looking for that all-in-one pot. If you like to do things with fond, if you don't know what that is, you might just want to just use the deep cover baker. If you like to deglaze, if you like to make sauces and gravies, if you like to cook in the stovetop and then take it to the oven to finish it off, these might be reasons why you want to look at the rock crock. At this point, we are playing to see if a lot of our rock crock, our deep cover baker recipes will work in the rock crock as well. After tonight, I can tell you this will be some of the expected results you might see. Because of the way that that deep cover baker cooks, not too many things boil over in the deep cover baker. I mean, the autumn chicken risotto, the pasta with the chicken broth and all that, none of that ever boils over. But this one did. So this is kind of a, all right, well this may be what we're dealing with if we try to start boiling in this. But going back to what you would use this for. I would love to come and demonstrate this at your show by doing a pasta and sausage dish. Amazing one-pot dish, starts on the stovetop, goes to the microwave, finishes it in the broiler. How many of you can say you have a pot that can start on the stovetop, go in the microwave, and finish under the broiler? At this point, there's not a pot on the market that can do that.
Speaking of that, I remember there's a lot of recipes I saw, they want you to braise it or whatever, fries it, and then I was like, that's too many pots, pans. I was like, I'm not doing that. Too much work, and now that it clicked, yes, one pot would be wonderful.
Yes. Okay, I grew up, my mother made this pork chop recipe for years, and I learned how to make it, and you brown the pork chops to get that sticky stuff on the bottom, okay? And then you throw in your water and your mushroom soup, and you make your homemade gravy with your Campbell's cream and mushroom soup. You know, that was my mom. That was back in the 60s. That's what they did. Campbell's was our friend. But you have to use 2 pots because you have to make your glaze and your gravy, and then you had to put it in the oven. And the pot that I was using on my stovetop couldn't go in my oven. So then I would be dirtying up another dish. So yes, it's a great thing that we can now brown in here, we can braise in here, we can do the fond, we can deglaze. You know, all those things that maybe you didn't really know how to do or didn't quite have the right pot to do it in. This is the pot that goes in every place that you can imagine that you're going to cook in. Your oven, your microwave, your stovetop, and even outside on your grill. Okay? All right. Any questions about the rock crock? This is one of those items that I would say, if you fall in love with this and you fall in love with that, you really need to have a show. Because you could have both of them in your kitchen by doing a show. You could buy one tonight, save the next one for your show. This right here is my go-to pot. This one, I have started learning more on how to cook different things. I never had that opportunity in the past, but that's something that Pampered Chef has given me the opportunity to do. Okay, so that is gonna sit over here and wait until our chicken is done, which has about how many more minutes? 7? Okay, I need a bowl.